given that function fx is equal to x plus 4 and composite function g(f(x) is equal to 5 minus x over x, find inverse function and hence find the function g. Right, now it looks like we are having functions start with the f and the composite functions start with the g, which are not the same. So we have to find the inverse. How to find inverse? In order to find the inverse, we will let fx equal to y, right? So let fx equal to y, and we will actually try to express x in terms of y. So let's see how to find the inverse of the f first. Firstly, y is equal to x plus 4. Y minus 4 is equal to x. That is inverse. When you find the x, that is your inverse of the function f. So quickly we will substitute inverse into the x place. So whenever you see x, you will leave it blank first because you are going to substitute with the inverse of the f. So let's see how. I'm going to substitute to the left with the symbol of the inverse. To the right, I'm going to substitute the function x minus 4, the inverse function. So now, once you have the f and f inverse, you can cancel out. Any function with its inverse will produce 1. So it seems like we are having gx is equal to 5 minus x plus 4 over x minus 4. And then x cannot be equal to 4. So finally, gx is equal to 9 minus x over x minus 4. And x cannot be equal to 4 because if x equal to 4, the function cannot function. Right, it's not valid. So x cannot be equal to 4. So how the marks being allocated? When you find the inverse function, when you substitute the inverse function, and when you simplify, you will get full marks. Let's move on to part B. The total weekly production of batik shirts Q by a factory depends on the number of employees. N is represented by a function Qn is equal to n plus 1 over 4n squared. The price for a pair of batik shirt is 200. Show that the total gross income of the factory is represented by a composite function. Hence, if the factory has 20 employees, estimate the gross income of the factory in a week. So let's see how to apply function in solving the gross income of the factory in a week. As you can see, the function Qn is equal to n plus 1 over 4n squared, and the n is the number of employees. So if we take the number of employees, which is 20, substitute into the function q, we will get the Qn, which is the weekly production of batik shirt. So let's substitute the n into the composite function. We have to times with the 200 because of the gross income. So 200 times with the weekly production of batik shirts. And the weekly production of batik shirt depends on the n 20. So then we take 200 multiplied by 20 plus 100. So it's 120 times 200. So the total gross income of the factory in a week is ringgit Malaysia 24,000. So we need to write the amount in ringgit Malaysia for the total gross income is 200 times with 20 plus 1/4 times 20 square, which is equivalent to 24,000. So that is how we apply the composite function in calculate the gross income of the factory in a week. So this question is actually about the application of the composite function in solving problem. So then we will see how the marks being allocated for the composite function. Now if you write function CQ equal to 200Q, then the function Q, it depends on the n, so it's CQN equal to 200 times with the n plus 1/4 n squared, and you substitute the n equal to 20, you get the answer 24,000. So total marks is 3 marks for part B. That's all my sharing for today. Till then, bye bye and have a nice day.